Hey guys, this is Brock with BAM Services. Today we're doing a video over privacy fences. This particular one behind me, we just finished not long ago. It is a 8-foot cedar fence with a top rail, and we've stained it with cedar tone. And something I love about privacy fences, they just like create a canvas for your entire lawn and your landscape. I want to go over 3 things with you about privacy fences. One is your selection of materials and why we choose them, and the way we craft our fences, why we build them the way we do, and why it is so important to stain your fence. So materials, there's multiple different things you can take into consideration when it comes to choosing the materials for your fence. Of course, you always have money, and you have multiple different types of wood. The most popular in East Texas is going to be treated pine. We don't use treated pine. I mean, we can, but I recommend not using it. Treated pine tends to bow, bend, crack, and break. The wood's so young, and it's just not quality. And so I always try to get people to use cedar because it's just a better quality wood. It doesn't bow, bend, crack, and break. It's a more beautiful wood. It's more aesthetically pleasing. The boards always tend to stay straight. I never have any problems with them. And it's also a natural bug repellent. Say you have a pool and a grill in your backyard, you have friends and family over, and the aroma and the bug repellent of cedar is just, it's pleasing. So I always recommend using cedar. Now, we provide a warranty on all our fences. On a new construction fence like this cedar fence right here, it comes with a 2-year warranty. If anything goes wrong with it, I come out and I fix it, no charge. If I use treated pine fence, there is no warranty whatsoever. That's how many problems we have with treated pine. Alright, now we can talk about our craftsmanship. I recommend using steel posts. They don't rot. And the same thing with the wooden posts. They tend to bow and bend, and it's wood, it's going to rot over time. And our steel post, I use our standard post is a 2 3/8 post. It's a Schedule 20 post, and we bury them 3 feet under the ground. And one thing, we don't ever pour dry concrete into the hole and then add water. We mix all our concrete in a concrete mixer and then add it in. And we run a string down our lime posts to make sure all our posts are perfectly straight. And then we use these brackets here. They go around the post, and we put in these 1.5-inch lag screws to secure the fence. And if you notice, all our runners are perfectly spaced. It's aesthetically pleasing, and it ensures quality, and it's good strength for the fence. And also on our bottom board, we use a 2x6, keep from dogs getting out, and also will give you a little bit more height. When we put a top rail on, we put these flat caps on top of the post. You always want to make sure you have caps on top of the post because you don't want water going into the post and it will go down and it will mess up the concrete and mess up the strength of your fence. And some of the trim we use on the fence, when you have spots that are aesthetically important, like the front of the house, we'll put little pieces of wood or pickets over here on this side to cover up a post and cover up the framing right here. And like on the top rail, I use a 2x4 cedar board up top, and then I put the 1x2 piece of trim right there, and it just makes the fence look very aesthetically pleasing. It finishes it off and gives it just such a clean, nice look. If you notice, we have a slope over here on the ground, and we can contour the fence to the ground. You can see the angle of the top of the fence is the same angle as the slope. And there's also other ways of doing it. You can do stair steps, in which we're going to go over and show you one of those right now. Here's a good example of a stair step. So we have a tall retaining wall here, and so we stair stepped it up, and we continue the trim to keep it with a nice clean look. And that's one thing we do here at BAM. We can custom build our fences to your landscape. Okay, staining. So I want to explain the importance of staining. First of all, if we build a new fence, I don't provide a warranty unless we stain the fence. And it's very important because staining, it seals off the wood. It creates a water-resistant barrier, and the stain that we actually use, it allows the wood to be permeable, which, in other words, it allows the wood to breathe. It doesn't completely seal it. When it allows the wood to breathe, it won't, any moisture inside, it won't rot from the inside out. So it allows it to breathe, but it protects it at the same time. And also it brings out the true color in the wood. And we have multiple different options of colors, you know, to match the aesthetics of your home, your landscape, and just whatever your desires are. Also, say you already have a fence and it's, you know, several years old and it's turned gray with mildew. We also provide the service of coming out and cleaning your fence and restaining it to whatever color that you would like. And for you do-it-yourselfers, if you get in and over your head trying to stain a fence or trying to clean it and you just have questions, don't ever be afraid to give us a call.